Yeah, this was an upsetting call I just got, but it was here at the hotel. So, I mean, this guy was probably in touch with BCA, but it would have been nicer if they called me. I don't know. This guy doesn't want to come from Nelson, which is pretty far. Oh, hi, Liz. I just got a really weird call there. I just want to verify things with you. Uh, the, yeah, that's what it's called, Corey. Yeah, well, I mean, he called here, so I figure, it's more likely you guys gave them my number and there's a link to you. But I mean, it felt like an harassment call. So, like, his behavior with me was horrible. Like in a short call, like was very disrespectful and insulting. And, all the towing guys I've talked to so far, yesterday and today, they're like, I don't care. Like why would he call me a conspiracy theorist just because I want to verify this? And I'm confused about him calling me, and it's like his attitude is. So I wanted to verify with you, and that kind of pisses him off. And he said he doesn't have time for this today. I'm not sure. Like maybe there should be a high school diploma requirement for tow truck drivers or something. I don't know. Anyway, so this is legitimate. This person from Nelson instead of Keith. Yeah, yeah. I've never weighed it, so I don't know what it weighs. But yeah. But you guys got the pictures from the first guy coming from Salmo, and Salmo to Trail is, it's a distance, but it's not that bad. And he was supposed to go get a vehicle that they do have, but they kind of gave up, or maybe they were asking too much, and then so it keeps switching around. But I'm telling you, I'm not feeling the customer service is improving every time. So what did this guy say, Corey? Did he call you back? Because like I'm trying to tell him to kind of watch the way he's talking to me and just my situation. It's like he thinks he's doing me a favor, and he doesn't know what I've been through, and he thinks like I'm a conspiracy theorist. And he said it's easy, dude. It's just a tote. Well, it doesn't seem to be easy, even for him, because he just has an attitude where he just hangs up before I kind of he doesn't have the patience. That'd be a scary guy to get in a vehicle with. But anyways, that's what I'd be stuck with. Well, he says he owns, and he said it's his business, and his name's Corey. So, Western Auto Wrecker. So it would have been nicer if you had called me, because then you would just have said, yeah, if he's leaving now from Nelson. Uh, I don't know why people keep wanting to confirm. It's because people don't meet Homo sapiens that are considerate of others. So they might show up and I'm not there because I did like other BCA members and I got pissed off and they just did another service instead of BCA, right? And sometimes that's great for BCA, but I mean, it is a breach of contract. So I'm not going to do that because I can't afford it. So, that's why I got a BCA membership. If my vehicle breaks down, it's an insurance plan. So yeah, so it's gonna be there. Whoever shows up, I can't move this vehicle unless somebody else tows it because of where it is. But then that's weird. Then I'd be like, oh, my vehicle got towed because I couldn't get it towing. That'd be one hell of an interesting vlog on my YouTube. It's like, oh man, what a society. Remembrance Day. This is what they fought for. Wow. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, he didn't have the patience for more than 2, 3 minutes of a conversation where I'm trying to clarify things, and I don't know. Like, he didn't say. Well, he kind of sounded like I don't want to deal with this shit. It's like he's all optimistic at first, introducing himself, and then I'm kind of saying, oh, okay, like, are you at BCA? And he thinks from this is like I'm a conspiracy theorist or something. So, I mean, I did leave a note in the window. I'm at Best Western. So it could be somebody not BCA that wants to charge me money I don't have. So I have to verify this with you guys because I have a contract and I have a due diligence with you guys with this membership. So so I don't know. But if it's going to be him, you call me back and say, Martin, he's coming from there. It takes this amount of time. So please be close to it, or at least you can see it from inside the McDonald's because I'm still inside the hotel now and they're okay with that. Yeah, but this guy was not saying I'm on my way. He's like almost wanting to be sure that I'll act the way I'm gonna, that is good for him. That it's nothing to do with providing service. It's something like telling me I'm lucky that he's gonna do this, as if he's got all the power and I've got to be at his mercy. And I'm pretty sure that's not the policies of the membership. But I would have gone with him, but he didn't have the patience to continue the conversation. He didn't really hang up. He just said, "I'm going to go now," or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know he was going to call you back with an attitude too. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe he's trying to call you now on the same line. So I'll wait a bit more. I'm still in the room, and it's 2:18, and I'm just doing homework. Somebody wanted to do a Skype call with me, and I wasn't sure if I was available. So I'll answer that and wait for you. And if it's him, it's him. I mean, I'll just minimize the talking with him, and I'll be at the garage, and that'll be a load off my shoulders. I mean, it is farther Nelson, but I mean, you guys know it's a motorhome, membership. I've been clear with that. And also, the pictures, if you didn't have them before, you have them now. But I mean, the pictures of my motorhome is not something I hide. I mean, they're posted on the internet already, on my different kind of Facebook and YouTube. So I don't know how much it weighs, but I mean, I don't mind getting it weighed. Yeah. Okay, so last thing I want to say, Liz, is I can tell from your breathing that this is frustrating for you. And I can also tell you've dealt with this in these locations before, because that's what the locals are talking about, how hard it is to get a towing here. So it's sad that probably, this seems like repeating deja vu cycles, and it's hard for you to solve as a manager because, there's external factors that are hard to budge, right? So I can tell this in your breathing, and I appreciate you're still working on this. But, if you're the one calling me back, I will do what you say the next time, and I will be there, and I won't argue. But it'd be nice if I'm treated with respect. Okay. Okay. Because this guy, Corey, said business, but he also said BCA. So one of my first questions is I'm confused. Are you one of the dispatchers, or you're, because the last information was Keith Towing. Uh, so that, that right away for him, that's like, I'm questioning something he said. So right away his attitude started. So, and for me, it's just normal to ask this, right? As a thinking person. So I'll wait for your call, or not. Somebody will identify as a BCA dispatcher with a final decision of around which time. I don't mind if it's within an hour, more or less 30 minutes, be there at that time. That's okay. But as long as I know who it is, and kind of that they won't suddenly get a different call, and then suddenly it's harder to reach me at the McDonald's. I mean, the McDonald's, you could find the phone number on the internet, and it's the McDonald's right behind the Best Western. But I mean, I could also turn on my email in the McDonald's, and you can let me know quickly. But I don't know. So when somebody calls me, I'll go there at the time they say. So it'll be. So, I hope you get time off soon. Okay, so thank you, and yeah, I'll wait to see what happens. At this point, it's just a final response, as long as it's coming from the person that I have the membership with, so I know that this is legitimate. Oh, they'll call. Oh, the dispatcher, or oh, you mean I might not hear from the dispatcher? Yeah, but I'd like to know at least from you guys who it'll be, because when you leave a note on the window that long, somebody without work, you know, as a towing company, or a friend will refer to the towing company and say things, and then bill me. So it has to be, you guys confirm at least the company is covered, this one, and then they can tell me, like before they arrive, I'll be there. Oh, okay, you already know that. Okay, maybe you're close to dispatcher. They're confirming it. So, okay, so this is confirmed even after my conversation with him and you. It is going to be them, and it's probably because maybe it's a certainty that the vehicle is appropriate to tow. And they will call me when they're close. And they can give me 20 minutes notice that they're almost there. And it's not hard for them to know, because, these roads are kind of easy for them to estimate in time if there's no accidents. And then I will be there on time. I'm not going to make people wait. They don't have to call when they're there. Like they can do it 20 minutes before they arrive. It's fine. And then I'll know to make sure all the checkout stuff is done. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if he doesn't want to pull over, because that's one quick way to make sure that people communicate in a way to respect each other, and then I would be there. But he has to call the hotel. Like we already know he has that number. Okay. Well, thank you, Liz. Okay. Have a good one. Bye bye.